stuff.
might have been over 30
How do we say Kurt's last name?
Fenion. That's who it was.
John's like me.
Yeah,
Field goal
I can't believe it.
He shot 19%.
Should I?
About 23%.
It's not going to get it down, is it?
No.
25.6. So you can mention that when Marty brings it up.
If I bring it up,
I'm going to say
bring it
that's
up.
about
It's about
25.6%.
Yeah. Guys ready?
Yes. Ready as I'll be. Unique.
Okay. You're ready.
Oh, yeah, wait. Boom. My turn. Sorry. Just have the names on there.
Sweet. All right. Welcome.
Oh, and where we go?
Yeah, we are. We can clap.
No.
Okay, welcome episode 3 of the closeout for 2020. James Lissaman, Community Basketball Manager.
Laurie McDaniel, Development Officer. Every time. I should
Yeah,
know my job. I should.
Marty Davison, Referee Manager.
I think it's because you have more than one title, so if you do all of them, it takes a very long time.
Let's go with that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, week 1 of the actual weekend competitions is now in the books, so talking a little bit about that. Before we do that, remember all of our venues will have the New Zealand COVID Tracer app, QR codes for you to get into, to basically register where you've been, all the venues we were playing. And it was fantastic to see with 24 games on this week and just the number of people that came down to watch and see basketball restarting. It was one of the coolest weekends that I've been in a while. And first game at now Miles 2 at a men's premier, which tipped off this weekend. Gators taking on Lincoln University, easily the highest scoring game in that competition, I think, in all of our competitions, over 200 points between the two teams. Great
defensive effort, guys.
Well, they might have spent all the lockdown time on offensive skills, maybe.
The other two games will suggest otherwise.
Gators easily on top here, 113-90 over Lincoln University. 24-4 run in the second quarter turned a very close game into a huge one, 34-30 at that stage into 58-34. Leading the way for them, Reams draftee Ben Carlisle-Smith, 33 points and 8 rebounds.
Buckets.
And then Matt Mistrewski, I think only 2 3-pointers, despite 18 points. So I don't think he shot that many either. I think it was only like 2 or 4 or something like that. For Lincoln University, do you want to guess who get over 20 points?
If it's not Ben Hall, I don't want to hear about it.
Ben Hall, 25 points, 8
Yes,
rebounds. And then Jared Burnett, who was at Gators last year on scholarship at Lincoln University this year, 20 points. So he was obviously motivated and won the battle. I think outscored Ehire, although Ehire will be pretty happy with a win that dramatically.
Oh, that's me now. Right, and we're on to Atami versus Pioneer. So Atami came away with an 81-68 victory over Pioneer there, so slightly lower scoring game, Marty.
My word.
Paddy Roger for Atami had 16 points and 7 rebounds. Kurt Fenion back from college with a quiet 14 points. And looks like Atami had a 14-2 run there at the end of the third quarter.
It was really close.
And just couldn't close it after that. Marty, what happened?
No, well, if we just look at our field goal percentage, 19 of 74. It's not
Would that
really...
be about 25.6%?
Oh, very good maths there, Laura. You just did that on your head there.
I did.
You got to credit Atami's defence. They did a good job of shutting us down there.
Yeah. For Pioneer, we had Tom Webley with 14 points, 3 of 12.
Yeah, not great shooting, so that was the defence.
Yeah, 11. We still got a double-double. We still got a double-double. And then Pioneer had 3 players with 11 points. So Nick Irwood and... Okay, that just...
11 points and 7 rebounds for Nick Irwood as one of those 3.
As one of those 3. Okay, sorry. Good job, Nick. And Marty, what were your stats?
We'll just keep that... We'll keep it out of there.
Did you have a good attitude, though?
I had a good attitude, yes. I was sitting on the bench a lot I had a lot of fouls, so
yes.
Yes. Our third game of the Miles Toyota Premier League was UC against North Canterbury. So UC came away with the win 79-66. Paul Stevenson had 18 points, 6 rebounds and 5 assists, so a nice well-rounded game for him. Josh Peterman came in with 10 points and 4 steals, and actually he hurt his ankle, unfortunately, so I hope he's alright.
No.
He only played about the first half and a bit, but they still came away with the win, so that was a good win for them. For North Canterbury, Nat Connell wound back the clock and 23 points. I think he shot 11 of 14 or something ridiculous. He didn't miss many shots.
How many of those were post-up moves?
Mostly, quite a few
He had
actually.
a few threes, and he was really quick.
Really locked in.
Yes.
Yeah, looked really good. So good from that. And then Mason Whitaker's first game of men's Prem, coming out with 19 points, looking really comfortable out there, even for a young'un. So well done for Mason.
Cool.
Yeah, so week 2 for the Miles Hurter Men's Premier League. This week the matchups are 145 Gators and Atami. Both teams are 1-0. Pioneer North Canterbury at 3-0. Both teams are 0-1. So we're going to have a bunch of 1-1 teams after this week. And then Checkers and LU. So UC had their games after that one at 4:55. UC with the bye. So if Peterman's ankle is injured, that'll be something that they'll be quite happy to, schedule that. So scheduling gods managed to work their things there. Also on the club sort of news and the New Zealand NBL, Sal's NBL draft happened. We've had 12 players who have played in our local competitions here. So through a variety of teams, mostly the Rams, but Nuggets, Richie Roger, who played for Wolverines, Mountaineers, Marcel Jones, did play one game for the Gators club a few years ago. Plus they've also got Josh Padini, who's been a Checkers player and coached at Lincoln. He's a coach there, but was in the draft eligible pool, so maybe if there's a few injuries,
you
may
never
see
know.
him suiting up.
You never know.
And then the Franklin Bulls, Sam Timmins, obviously played for Gators and Middleton Grange before he went over to Washington University. So yeah.
And for the Rams that have competed in our CBA competition at some point, we've got the wonderful Papanui Taylor Britt. Joe Cook Green has participated in club, Sam Smith, Toby Galuli, Jack Exeter, Tom Webley, Max Stoddard, Ben Carlisle Smith, who played on the weekend, Mason Whitaker, who played on the weekend, and the Rams play their first game on the 23rd of June up against in Auckland against the Huskies, so that'll be good to watch. Make sure you're looking at that on Sky.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen it yet, the Rams actually have a petition up. Find their Facebook page, it's all over that and has been shared plenty of times. Almost 4,000 people have signed in. That's to try and get the New Zealand government to sort of recognise basketball at a national level, men's and women's, and just sort of, I guess, asking for some transparency about why it hasn't been, there's basically been $0 given to the Sal's NBL to help with it.
Yep.
So
Let's go.
Well, I think Grant Robertson put up target, but I'm sure if she gets into it.
She could have a say down.
Yes.
Sure. Marty's Minute this week. We just want to talk a little bit about, we've got some ref mentors now that will be going around and watching a lot of the games and giving our referees feedback throughout the weekend. This is a big step from sort of last year. We did have a couple, but this year we've actually got 8 or 9 people that are really keen to help out. So if you do see a game going on and the referee being mentored or being trained, it's a really good sign, and it shows that we're trying to improve our referees every week to try and get them better. So we're not just sort of sitting back and just throwing the guys out there on the game. So once the game's completed, sometimes the mentor will take the referee away for 5 minutes just to sort of go through some things to work on, maybe a couple of points they did really well. And so if your game is slightly delayed, that'll be the reason why, because the referee will be getting a couple of points if they are on a back-to-back game. If they are on that, so yeah, we'll keep up and try and keep those referees improving, and from next week we'll come out with some plays and some clips we can focus on. So
Cool. No, thanks, Marty. And you had 100% referees assignments for week 1, so
good to have only 24 games. And
yeah,
we'll see how we
don't
go.
worry about that.
Yeah.
Right, on to Glory League Game of the Week. So this was a men's under-20 grading game. Gators Green A, the A grade team. I think they've got a green one and one of the other grades as well. There's Pioneer Cashmere. And it was a pretty good, a tight game back and forth. Cashmere was up 46-33. Jack Cleland here, you can see 12 points. Loses the ball, but luckily it goes straight to Luke Jones, who then draws the defence and drops it down to him for him to finish under the basket. Harry Roth, the Gators, though, was scored on this fantastic dime from Carlton. Chitongo drove in, dumped it down to him. And Tristan Bennett, 17 points, 5 of his baskets were from 3. So he was finding himself open quite a lot. And this one here, that gave Gators their first lead of the half at 72-70, right before the end of the game. Both teams had a layup or two. Scores were locked at 74 each. And then Alex Weymouth, son of one of our board members here, tough floater that put Cashmere up 76-74 with 22 seconds. Chance for Gators to tie the game or get a win, but you see Campbell Stewart here with a fantastic hustle steal, and Cashmere could run the clock out. Final score 76-74.
Excellent. Just want to mention that we have on the bottom of the screen there, you should see there's the website and the link for our coach development page for the CBA. Basketball New Zealand are rolling out new courses all the time, and the CBA want to support that and really encourage coach development. So please check out that website. This year we have under 15 and under 17 national rep coaches have a requirement for the standard of coaching courses that they must complete, and also for anybody that's going to be coaching in the Whelan and Thompson Trophy. If you want to qualify for secondary school nationals this year, you're going to have some coaching accreditation as well, and I just sent an email out about that, but more information will pop up on our website once that's available. So really want to encourage coach development, just like Marty's talked about with referee mentoring and development. We really want to push the coach development so that we just have the best experience for players, coaches and refs that we can.
Awesome. Coming up in the July holidays, we've got 2 holiday camps going on. So we've got the girls got game camp, as you can see here. They've got 2 clinics, one on Monday the 6th of July and Monday the 13th of July, and this is for ages 5 to 13. So girls get along to that one at Pioneer. They also have their two other holiday clinics that are running Tuesday and Wednesday. The first week 7th and 8th of July, and the second week 14th and 15th of July. And again, this is for ages 5 to 13. So get involved with those camps, keep up your skills on the holidays, and keep playing. It's good.
Gators also are running some great camps, so we've got up on the screen there, you should see a link to holiday programs and some camps that are going on. So Gators have camps running in week 1 for year 2 through 4 and 5 through 6, and they've also got a year 7 and 9 camp. So all the information that you need is on there, but like Marty said, if you're looking to just have a little bit of fun with basketball and help upskill yourself, Gators are providing some great camps for that.
Well, thank you. So players, referees and coaches upskilling for everyone.
Love it.
Glory League Plays of the Week, the voting is now open for that, so you should see a link when you log into Glory League, and you can see some of the clips that we think will be pretty highly ranked or rated throughout the competition here. So, but if you do see a cool play in your game, rated is however many stars you think, 1 through 5, and then if you share them, it just makes it a whole lot easier for us to see when we're picking our plays of the week or flick them through to us so we know what ones we should be considering. Can't promise that they'll make it into it, but you can see some of the ones that we've picked through here, and we've got over 1,700 people who have now completed their registration to play club basketball this year. So I think we had 2,200 last year, so 15 17s this week and 18s, and then 15 girls and 13 boys the week after. So we shouldn't be many people who still have to do it, I think, before they play.
Play of the week I've got here is Hannah Mashewski for Gators under 21s, is the recipient of some great ball movement and ends up cashing in with a beautiful 3-point shot, but really a tribute to the great ball movement there from the under 21 side. But way to get buckets, Hannah.
I was down there watching that game actually. The way they move the ball, the Gators team, the under 21s, it's amazing. Yep. Everyone got a touch on, I think, in a few plays. So
yep.
Really good. My play of the week is from actually the game I was involved with, unfortunately not on my team, but Jaden Watkinson jumps high here to save the contested loose ball, throws it behind his head through Dan Mulder's hands, an amazing pass, and Adrian Taylor on our team sort of runs the wrong way out of the play as he thought the pass was going over there. So nice trick pass by Jaden and a good finish by Kurt there. So it was a heck of a play.
Yeah, no, I really like how you mentioned AT. He was about halfway out to the 3-point line before realising
the ball's actually gone the other way.
It's not there.
Yeah.
My one here is from a game I was doing stats for, another men's Prem one. Mason Whitaker here with a really athletic steal. Goes up the length of the court, but Max Stoddard, you can see the hustle here. 2 Rams draftees, chases them down and gets some smothered chicken right on this dunk attempt. And if you don't know what smothered chicken is, I think our producer Jono will put a few clips in as well.
We have some smothered chicken on that one. That's some smothered chicken there. Smothered chicken, double time.
Yeah,
I actually love smothered chicken and smothered pork chops. I realise that's different than what we're talking about.
So
I think that's where it came from, though. I'm sure it has some.
It does. Delicious. Sorry, carry on.
That's all right. Maybe next week Marty might bring some in too.
Yes.
But yeah, fantastic effort, Max Stoddard there, just to deny Mason Whitaker at the rim.
Me again. This is not going well for me, guys. I'm a step behind and I apologise. We want to give a special shout out to the Rata Foundation for their funding of whatever they fund us for, but we very much value it. So as you can see here, the highlighted Rata Foundation, so thank you guys very much. If anybody has community funding for our community programs, again, this is just me being behind the 8 ball today, guys, but thank you very much to the Rata Foundation.
I'm sure we'll get better once we get used to our jobs.
Will we?
Week to week.
Will we, James? Is this new for me? I don't think it is, but yeah, I'd like to think there can be progress.
Anyway, that wraps up episode 3, week 1 of the closeout. So good job, good effort, everyone.
Later. Oh no, I can't see later, Gator. Goodbye.
Good job, good effort.